Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress, episode 6 of Climbing the Wall. My name is Kelsey, and yeah, this is a new fort that goes by the name of Steel Love, or Delaravel Steel Love, yes. We have 15 dwarves here. We just got a migrant wave, and but yeah, this is a new fort. I can kind of show you around a little bit, but before we get too crazy with the tour, I'm just going to show you our migrant wave here. This is my meeting area. I've got a few tables and chairs here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. Children are useless, and I have never gotten that many children in a migrant wave. So utterly disastrous. Anywho, you might realize, unless you're blind, that I'm using a new tile set. And I like the way it looks. It's pretty cartoony, the characters are pretty cartoony looking, and the colors are pretty bright and vibrant, which I like. It's not like the vanilla Dwarf Fortress ASCII where everything's super contrasting and crazy. It's like you're in Miami or something. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I like it more than Phobius just because it just, I don't know, like looks more clean, if you catch my drift. But the way I prefer to play Dwarf Fortress is actually with the original ASCII characters, but with a slightly changed color palette kind of thing, so the colors are a little bit changed. And I was kind of playing around, and I think this will work best for YouTube videos, because this way it's really bright and easy to see exactly what's going on, because again, the way I play it is with changed ASCII colors, and ASCII can be difficult to see on YouTube, and the colors I play with make it even harder to see because it's even less contrasting. Anyways, so the biggest part about this episode, and I'm just going to get this over with right now, is the fact that Dwarf Therapist just came out, and I think I'm ready to cry, because I was about to, like, tear my own teeth out, and basically smash my face into the wall, because it's so hard to get dwarves to do shit with the normal way to play the game, the normal user interface, assigning jobs and stuff. It's not that hard to assign jobs, it's just I have no goddamn clue what the dwarves are good at. Like, I don't know who would make for the best broker and stuff, and Dwarf Therapist is the exact program that helps you out with that. And if you've never seen this before, all it is all of the jobs are here that the dwarves can do, and all of the dwarves separated by the migrant wave are right here. And you might see in the first wave, as in our first starting dwarves, we only have 6 of them right now. Let me show you a little bit about that real quick. Now, I did plan carefully for this world, and I chose my dwarves and like the items they got, and we got a few chickens and geese. Got 2 water buffaloes I'm pretty sure they're different sexes, so we're gonna have more water buffalo. See, they're right on top of each other. Oh, it's a cow and a calf, though. That doesn't really work, does it? Damn. We can't have that going on. This is a family show. Anyways, if we go down 1Z level, right near this pond here, we can see, and the wagon spawned, like, right around here. Like, right around here. So if I go down 1Z level, we will see a corpse. Kelob Destomolable. This is his partial skeleton right here, as you can see. And I don't exactly know what happened to Kelob. I think he just fell. I'm actually not sure if it's a he or a she. I can't really look now that the person is dead. It just says, if I look at the description, it's just a partial skeleton. They just fell down there and drowned. That's what happened. They were just found dead. I don't know. I think it was a plant gatherer person thing. Herbalist type deal, so I don't know if it's a huge loss, but it did make it more difficult. I actually started with 3 miners, which is like way more miners than usual, like 3 dedicated miners that are actually like, they had mining skills, so that may have been a little bit overkill, but goddamn, Dwarf Therapist is just going to make everything a million times easier. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get on with assigning some jobs, and I still have to rename everyone, except for Cobble Peasant Pants. I already named him. Because one of our miners is actually a stone mason, so they mine and they do the stone masonry, so I just went ahead and gave Cobble that position, since he is pretty much always going to be the stone mason. But again, we've got 5 children, so here is my question that I'm going to answer without you guys telling me. We've got 5 children, and so I don't think I'm going to name anyone the children just because they're so young. Like, if we look at their childrenness. Like, this kid is 1 year old, okay? She is 1 year old. This one is 5 years old, okay? I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a long time for them to grow into adults. I don't exactly know how quick they grow up, but if it is year to year, then it's going to be a long time. So I'm not gonna rename you guys as the children just because you're gonna be useless for so long, and, you know, I don't want to have that happen. So I'm pretty sure a migrant wave, like a new one, is gonna come soon enough, and so I'll rename a whole bunch of people then. But until then, I'm just gonna rename everyone and assign them some jobs, and we will get on with the tour of the fort. Children can't even haul things. That's how utterly useless they are. Dwarf Therapist has a really nice feature where you can just cut all of the children away from the list, so, yeah, these are all the dwarves we have to work with, and I'm almost done, assigning the jobs. We have quite a few holes just because most of these guys aren't actually good at anything, but, yeah, we don't have very many experienced dwarves, so hopefully in the next migrant wave we'll get some actually useful people. Alright, after much delay, I have finally named everyone, and we have got quite a few people here. The only people I haven't named is Cayenne, Fraco, and Lexiville, because Cayenne wants to be a gem cutter, so I'm gonna wait until someone can actually cut gems. I should probably just set someone to be a gem cutter, but for right now, I don't think it's actually too important. Fraco wanted to be an armor smith, so I'm gonna wait until someone can do that. And Lexiville wants to be a militia commander or a doctor. And now that I think about it, I made Brandon our surgeon, but I'm gonna have Lexiville be our militia guy. So I'll wait on that. So Brandon is going to be our chief medical dwarf. He's not particularly good at anything except diagnosis, but it'll work. He also farms and he makes potash, and he does all the hauling, and he can actually architect stuff. So he's a good designer. Cobble Peasant Pants, of course, is our miner and mason, and that is pretty much it. I took him off of hauling because he's basically our full-time miner and the occasional masonry. Faisal is going to be a carpenter, woodcutter, plant gatherer, plant processor, and hauling all the fun stuff. Mars Lighthouse is going to be a miner, and pretty much that's it. Also our mechanic, so I guess that's really important actually. Mars Lighthouse was our mechanic in the last episode, so that works. Continuity. Panzer is going to be he's good at butchering and tanning, but I'm gonna have him be our brewer and cook. And because those are such like full-time jobs, I think that'll actually be enough for him. Schrute Buck is of course a miner, and he's also a bone carver, but I don't even know what bone carving really is for yet, so that'll be just mining for the moment for Schrute Buck. Brynhilda, Copperpick, is going to be our carpenter, woodburner, and miller, also pressing and beekeeping, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any of those anytime soon. Wood burning, I haven't really gotten to that stage ever, but I'm pretty sure the point of wood burning is to make charcoal, and I think that's really important. So, Brynhilda, you are going to be as useful as you are on Skype. Let's see here. Animal care and hunting for Chairface Chippendale, and over here on Dwarf Therapist, it didn't actually want me to name either of these two guys like over 16 characters, but I did it in Dwarf Fortress and it seems to work fine. So I was gonna name you Chairface Chip, but Chairface Chippendale, the whole name. You're gonna be our animal care, hunting, kind of a basic person, but you're gonna be our fish cleaning person, and fish dissection. So that's gonna be really important. Germazine is going to be a wood cutter, animal caretaker, butcher, tanner, brewer, and presser, and of course we do have Panzer as our main brewer, but I think Panzer might actually, I think Panzer, someone, actually, no, is it Brandon? One of these guys is a noble that's also our broker and like manager or something, so one of those guys is actually doing a whole bunch of shit, but yeah, Germazine's going to be brewing when Panzer is not, and the last person is kind of a crappy, like, not too skilled in anything person, so I just named him after myself, and he's gonna be our stone detailer, animal care, because animal care is important from what I know. You need someone to kind of feed the animals and stuff like that, but it's kind of like a thankless job. Tanner, farmer, plant gatherer and processor, again, kind of a thankless job, just sort of like going out there and gathering shrubs, and beekeeper. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And this program, again, is out for the, let me think here, 0.40.03 update, and I will link the starter pack in the description below. I actually haven't done that in any of my other videos, which is really weird. I don't know why I haven't. But yeah, so definitely I do recommend you play now if you haven't started. Of course, it is still very buggy, but I could probably just play on the really stable 0.34 version, but it's like, trees? Hello? I can't go back. I mean, we've got full freaking trees now. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a little tour of the fort. So I was watching Avak's videos, and this kind of starting fort is definitely influenced by his fort. What was it called? Kettenveer. So we've got some gooses and chickens with some nest boxes over in this room, and I have like sealed the door, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I made it passable, but not pet passable, I think is what I did. And that'll like give us lots of eggs for cooking, I'm pretty sure. But what he did was he made a wall kind of around his fort, and that's what I did too. I kind of cleared some space in this rock just to make it a nice square. So we've got like a really nice square kind of outdoorsy area in our fort where I'll probably have our butcher workshop set up, and our wall isn't complete yet, but this is the outline of it, and I'll probably have it come all the way to one space like that in the future. But I haven't done anything militaristic wise in any of our other forts, so I need to kind of get on that as soon as possible for this fort, because I know soon we will have sieges. I mean, at least I will if I were to start gaining value in the fortress. I'm pretty sure that's how it's measured. Like, created wealth is 577 right now, and there's some weird stuff going on with the characters. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. But it should be 577, and as that rises, you are going to get more sieges and stuff like that, I think. So I'm kind of like not trying to increase the value of my fort anytime soon, but we have this little outdoorsy area with a pen and our refuse pile up there. Our pen has, let's see here, we've got a 2-humped camel, 2 water buffalo, a calf and a cow, and a, let's see here, I think that's a, it's a peacock, a peachick. So it's a baby version of a peacock, I'm pretty sure is what that is. So that's really bizarre, absolutely wonderful. I think we got that in the migrant wave. And as you can see, there's stones all over the place. The texture pack, like, graphic set I was using when I was building up this fort didn't actually make the stones very obvious, so I wasn't really bothered by them, but now I am, so I need to, like, get all of those out of here. But we basically just have, like, a really simple area. We've got 3 beds to make a dorm over here. We've got our meeting area with all of our animals. We've got 2 cats and 2 dogs. And over in this pen with the chickens and gooses, we've got 2 hens and a rooster, 2 gooses and a gander. And I'm pretty sure that is, like, a good thing to have. I'm very uncertain of whether it's a good idea to have 2 different species in the same nesting area. I don't know if that, like, screws up anything, but that's what I'm doing right now. I should probably make that area bigger, so the gooses and, you know, hens can, like, make love in privacy and stuff. But this is our meeting area, dining hall, and we've got a kitchen right over here with a kitchen food stockpile, and I cleared out some spaces over here for some noble areas. And again, this is all kind of temporary. I'm going to make, like, a nice, grandiose, beautiful everything soon enough, but for right now, just a kind of temporary area. We've got a whole bunch of doors and beds over here with some barrels. This is just my main stockpile, and of course a downward staircase leading to a still and a farm plot. Those farm plots kind of look a little funky. I think that's just because nothing's growing there right now, But yeah, we've got a still in our farm, and the only reason I put it in this kind of weird, awkward location was because that was just where the clay was. But as we go down, you can see I was doing that trade depot thing where I kind of have this like downward ramp thing going down. And you guys were saying it wasn't wide enough in the last few forts, so I made it 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 wide, I'm pretty sure. 6? I think it's only 5. Yeah, okay, 6. 6 wide, so it should be plenty wide enough, and it just kind of goes down. I'm pretty sure I did that right, and we've got our trade depot here, and I'm going to make a finished goods stockpile right here, just so we can, you know, easily trade it and whatnot. And then if we go down, we've got some really funky, goofy-looking bedrooms. Again, there's stones everywhere, and over here, I'm pretty sure this has not been mined out yet. This is our bedrooms area, and I made it weird because I'm pretty sure this will work in the sense that all of these little spaces are rooms, and then we've got these diagonal things so that I can put a door right here, and it actually makes it so that's the only door for this room, that room, and this room. So it's kind of like really efficient. I don't actually know if that's going to work, but I'm taking advantage of how dwarves use diagonal spaces. Again, I'm a noob, so I don't really know if that's going to work out, but if we keep going down, we'll get to our workshops area, and I currently have a stonemason, a carpenter, and a jeweler, and again, no one is really our jeweler right now, so that's not being used. I need to set up a mechanics workshop right now, which I will do right this second. So I just set up our mechanics workshop right here, and hopefully that'll get built soon. I'm gonna go ahead and resume the game. The reason I'm making the mechanics workshop right there is because we're going to need to make a well in this episode, just because having the river over here and having people drink from the river right here kind of is a little annoying. And this is a fisherman, right? That's why you're over here, you're not drinking water. Yeah, you're a fishery worker. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairface Chippendale. Such a great name, and your avatar is amazing. Anywho, and this fort is also kind of influenced by Rick or Brynhilda Copperpick. He made a video of him just kind of playing Dwarf Fortress with the new update, and he made his fort look a lot more pretty than I ever had them look in the past, so I kind of took that influence and, you know, I kind of made my fort a little bit more pretty, and definitely this wall area is a good idea, I think. And as you can also see, if you look around the edges of this fort here, I took down all of the ramps, as did Avak in his playthrough, and that just makes it so I'm less able to be, like, invaded. But if we go up one space, as you can see, it's, like, still really easy for them to, like, jump down or whatever, so I'm gonna have to figure out something over here, but I am very bad at design and whatnot when it comes to forts, so I am not totally sure how best to make a defensible kind of wall area. I would love your guys' help as far as that goes, and I kind of need to figure out how to set up a military. But hopefully we will get some more migrants and some useful people, because again, we have freaking 5 children just drinking all of our booze and doing nothing right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is actually get the well set up, and thief! Oh shit, we've got a thief. Okay. Pause the game. Don't resume the game. Oh, he's right there, that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. He is a kobold thief. Okay, I wonder if he actually got anything. Her left hand is gone. Oh shit, that is a telling of a tragic life, is it not? Can we not look at your inventory or anything? God, I wish I was more godly and I could see that. What is that? Is that our peacock? That's really goofy looking. So I'm not exactly sure what just happened there. I think one of our dogs or puppies or something saw the thief and he immediately ran away, or she immediately ran away, the thief did, which is awesome. That means that no one got hurt or anything. So that's good. I did figure out, not the hard way, just from reading the wiki, that miners actually make for a really good kind of quick militia, or quick, like, you know, defense against bad things if you need them. And hopefully my first sieges won't be too difficult. Like, if they happen now, all I've got is my miners, and I have 3 of them, and they're all really good miners, and it has started to rain. But what I'm getting at is, picks are actually really good at killing things, and if you're a good miner, that means you're good at mining stone and chopping people's heads off with picks. So, hopefully, if I do happen to get a siege right now, I'll just be able to use our miners and we will be okay. But again, I've never had a siege happen before, so I don't really know what to do. Oh, and they are farming. Look at that. They're actually farming. Okay, so that means that my clay, like floor is actually farmable. That's so awesome. That really makes everything easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my well now. I should probably make some components down here because I'm not exactly sure what you need to make a well. Actually, what I can just do is go build, well is L. Okay, so I need a block, a lye milk-free bucket, a chain, and mechanisms. So I'm pretty sure we can build that just with our carpenter workshop and mechanics workshop. So we need some blocks. You can make rock mechanisms and a traction bench. Okay, well let's just go with mechanisms. And I'll have a carpenter. Oh, okay. Mason, yeah, he's making a whole bunch of tables, doors, and thrones for our nobles right now. Let's add new task for the carpenter's workshop, and we need to make blocks. We need to make, what else did we need to make? Bucket. Oh, you know what we could do is build some cages, and I know I'm getting distracted because I just do. I want to build some cages because I'd kind of like to trap some of the monkeys that are outside. I'll show you guys the monkeys. Just kind of for the sake of saying I trapped monkeys. I don't really know why I'm going to do it. Okay, yeah, looks like I might actually need to forge the chains, which means I'm going to have to make a... I'm gonna have to get into the metalworking industry, and I am completely lost as far as that kind of thing goes. But let's delve into it with eyes wide open and arms wide open. I have no idea what I'm saying. Where the hell do you make a... Okay, Metalsmith's Forge. F. Needs fire-safe anvil. I need an anvil. Damn it. I thought I came with an anvil. That is very shitty. Okay, so we don't have an anvil, which probably means we have to buy one. Which also means we need to have a gem cutter so we can get some money. Let's go ahead and go to Dwarf Therapist real quick, and who's gonna be the gem cutter? I didn't want to make anyone a gem cutter because Cayenne isn't, like, I didn't name anyone as Cayenne, and he's gonna be our gem cutter. But someone needs to be a gem cutter. Okay, looks like you do mechanics. Okay, you're gonna be our Mr. Mars Lighthouse. You are going to be our gem cutter and gem setter. So, commit pending changes. And oh my god, do I love frickin' Dwarf Therapist. It is the best thing ever made by man. And let's go ahead and resume the game. Okay, well here's my plan. We're gonna make a whole bunch of gems. And with that, we're going to go ahead and add... Actually, I did have someone gem cutting earlier, and they actually did make a whole bunch of gems, I think. I don't know if I'm, like, making the gem cutter cut rocks. I could be... Like, I'm pretty sure claystone is not a gem. I'm pretty sure that's a rock. Which, like, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works at all in the slightest bit. I'm just gonna have the jeweler, cut some smoky quartz and cat's eye for the moment right now. And Mars Lighthouse might immediately not do that just because we don't have any of those. I'm pretty sure we have some cut gems somewhere around here, though. I thought we did. Maybe we don't. Those aren't cut gems, are they? Are those just normal gems? Let's take a look. Those are definitely gems, though, right? Magnetite. Interesting. They've got the gem, like, look to them, though. Let's go ahead and have our gem cutter... Let's have Mars cut some magnetite. That sounds like a superpower. Magnetite. Yes. Cut them. Repeat. Okay. So yeah, I keep saying I'm going to make the well, and I'm gonna make the well now, as soon as I get the nobles' offices done. So let's do a door. Bonk. Another door. Bonk. Throne. We don't have one. Chair. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have one. Okay, well, I'll wait for our mason to get on with that. I'm pretty sure Cobble's our mason right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start channeling... Oop, what happened? Did I just pause? Let's check our announcements. Okay, it just started raining. That was awesome about the thief, like, hopefully not protect the horde from skulking filth. Yeah, I don't think the thief got anything. I'm pretty sure our animals saw it, but I honestly don't know. I know the best way to, like, protect our fort as far as, like, actually seeing the enemies as soon as they enter the fort is just to tie up a dog right at the edge, but we'll see. Anywho, I'm going to make the damn well already, and I think I'm gonna make it like right here probably. That looks like a good enough spot. So let's go ahead and designate channel. I think you have to channel the spot where you build the well. Let's just put it right here, and that is kind of close to the river, right? Yeah, that's perfect, actually. That is right where it arcs. That is the closest point. So let's go ahead and channel that spot, and then what we'll do is just go right here, go one level down, and that's a little weird because of the roots. Well, we'll do it anyway. I'm just gonna channel, like, here, kind of thing. Oh wow, that's right next to our still area, isn't it? Okay, and I'll just do that. I'm pretty sure no one's going to die if I do that because it's not touching the water yet, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to ruin everything by doing that. Okay, we've got Schrute Buck mining, of course, our classic miner. And I'm not exactly sure the best way to do it. I'm pretty sure you can just like channel it from above once I get all the way over, but I'm not completely sure. So Schrute Buck is almost there. Okay, didn't die or anything, so that's good. Okay. So hopefully I did that kind of oh shit, we got kitties? And we've got a liaison and a caravan. Okay, hopefully it says the wagon is going to bypass our inaccessible site, but I call bullshit on that because it happened last time and they came down anyway. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm unsure of what's going on. But at the very least, we have. Oh, okay. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss our situation. Sounds great. The world is the same as ever. Finish peeking in the conversation. Begin discussion. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you for some anvils. Yes, perfect, okay. You know what, that was the freaking problem. When I was planning carefully, like before I embarked, I could not find where the anvils were. Like in the items list, there were no anvils. I was probably just being blind, but I could not find a goddamn anvil to save my life. So let's just go ahead and like prioritize. Do we need an iron or a steel anvil? Honestly, I don't know. Let's just go with an iron one because that's like the top of the list, which probably means it's the cheapest. We'll highly prioritize it because we need one terribly, and that does suck that it's going to take a whole year for them to come, but oop, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so they're just coming down straight to our depot. Is it working? Let's find out. Yep, see, look, it worked. So I think what's actually happening, and I could be wrong on this because honestly I don't know. Well, no, I think the caravan worked and everything, right? Like, is what's happening is there's like a caravan and everything, and then the caravan can't come, but the merchant can come, and then the merchant just dumps all of its goods? I honestly don't know exactly how that works, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, we've got them here in our little place, so hopefully it worked. The merchants have arrived and are offloading their goods. Let's go ahead and get our broker, our expedition, Brandon. Okay, Brandon's our broker, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you get over here. Okay, so we'll just move the whole gem bin over here. What else? Nothing really that I want to sell. Everything else is pretty much vital to our... Holy mother of... Do we have that much booze? I am, like, playing the game correctly. That is freaking cool. Okay, well, let's just sell the gems then for now. There's a whole bunch of priorities there, and I legitimately, like, I think something's broken here because I'm not able to interact with this menu in the slightest bit. And I didn't set any of those priorities, so I hope that that's not... Shit, he's saying farewell. I don't want you to be farewell yet. I need to do shit here. Is Brandon coming? Brandon, don't fail me now. Brandon, quit drinking. Brandon is sleeping. Brandon, you can't sleep right now, bud. He better not want to trade just because I don't have a damn room for him right now. Okay, so it looks like their wagons passed me by, but their merchants did come. I don't know if there's a difference between those, but... let's go ahead and make this an office. Give Brandon the office. And then Brandon, trade at depot. He is trading correctly right now. I think, I hope. Can we trade? We can trade! Thank you, Brandon! You came through once at last, finally. It is difficult to read this font. It's kind of groovy looking. Oh yes, he does have fucking anvils! But we don't have enough stuff. We don't have enough money to, like, buy them. I might sell some of my booze. Which probably sounds dumb, and that's because it is. But we need an anvil more than we need booze right now. Doesn't look like he has any other anvils other than the steel anvils, which means I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. And I think that 3 barrels of rum should be enough, but I honestly don't know. So he's gonna make a profit of 8 off of this, so I'm gonna give him another barrel just so he makes a little bit more profit. I don't know if that'll make him mad or whatever, since he's only making 22 Dwarf Bucks profit. I'm gonna go for it. Can I do it? With your trade goods such as they are, I can't fathom you ending up with all of those items. Okay, so we need to trade more shit. Can I just go with the whole bin, or the whole bin, and then maybe that'll be enough? Mark for trade. Okay, cool. So he took the gems, the booze, and the bin that the gems were in, and that was enough for him. Cool. So he didn't make much profit off of that, which is like, you know, kind of good because we like lost less stuff, but also kind of bad in the long term because he's probably going to be less happy with us. But we got an anvil, and that's what matters. Yeah, Brandon is our bookkeeper, broker, and expedition leader. And Panzer is our manager. Panzer wants an office, I'll go assign him the other office. So it looks like I also made Brandon our chief medical dwarf. I might be giving him way too much shit to do right now, and I probably am. But I'm just gonna do that. Brandon is our bookkeeper, broker, chief medical dwarf, and expedition leader. Panzer's our manager, and hopefully we'll get... I don't even know what a hammer is. Like, I don't know what that is. Is that someone that makes, like, hammers, or... I don't even know. Sheriff is just the person that puts criminals in jail, and we have not reached that size to where it's necessary, I think, for right now. And the Militia Commander will come later when a, you know, good enough person comes along. And so, yeah, Brandon's pretty much... he's got a full load, to say the least, right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and assign Panzer this office. So... yeah, we actually got an anvil out of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and go... ooh, we got some migrants! We got migrants! Awesome, okay. Before the migrants come here and we, like, go through all of that, I'm gonna build a workshop, and I'm gonna make a metalsmith's forge. We need a fire-safe anvil. We have a fire-safe anvil. Don't make my heart skip a beat like that. Dude, we totally have that. Okay, they haven't left yet, so maybe that's why. I wonder if we can, like, take the anvil. I'm not gonna play with that right now. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of migrants. So let's go ahead and go into Dwarf Therapist and take a look at them. I didn't even look, but it turns out, Kelshmo, I am actually a good military person. I'm a good spear dwarf, a dodger, armor user, and shield user. That's kind of cool. I'm also a good observer. That is, like, not telling of who I am personally. So I just got around to naming everybody, and I realized that the game was still running, which is terrible because I guess Schrute Buck has been missing for a week. I'm going to check down here. Is he dead? No, there's no bodies down... well, why is that flashing purple? What's going on there? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. There's yeah, that's Schrute Buck, alright. That's, how did he get down there and die? Did he fall? Is that what happened? Did he fall down the damn hole? Oh god. Oh damn. Oh damn. Does it say his body? Oh, his rotten corpse. Damn it! Schrute Buck is dead. We've gotta figure out a way to dump him or something. I don't even know. Oh man, we've gotta bury him. I've never dealt with a dead body before. Oh, that is so not good. Can I like... Maybe we can do it out here. Maybe we'll do it inside here. I don't even know where to do it. Okay, so it looks like you have to build a coffin. So I'll go to my carpenter's workshop and build a coffin. Man, that is so not cool. I really wish the game wasn't running, and I don't know why he, like, died. I don't get that at all. I mean, my dwarves are, like, actually dying, though. Like, I've never... Casket. There we go. Because I know that if your dwarves don't get buried properly, then they, like want to... They like, end up as ghosts or something. Okay, well, we've got everything frozen. Yeah, everything's frozen. That's probably not good. Probably should have made my well sooner. So we've got Kaijin Cowie, or Cayenne, as our gem cutter. It's also a plant gatherer and various menial task doer. And Freako's going to be our plant gatherer, milker, farmer, and woodcutter. Just kind of a general doer. And I know you want it to be an armor smith, but perhaps later we will do that. And Lexiville is actually, I don't have him under anything because what he's going to be is he's going to be our Militia Commander. And I honestly don't know if this person is going to be good as a Militia Commander. Like, there's no obvious military skills that he has. And I am going to be in the squad with him kind of thing. And because I actually do have some, like, half-decent militaristic stats, I'll kind of be, like, the guy that's being taught by him, but, like, probably teaching him more than he's teaching me. But we actually did, hold on before I go crazy, we did actually have a new person come in, another migrant, that is a good animal trainer and animal caretaker. Animal training is really important because I need to get those war dogs war dogging, and we have another farmer. Maybe I'll take Freako off of farming, and I'll probably take me off of farming. Well, I'll leave Freako off then. So I guess, and a good architecturist person. Well, that's cool. I guess I can leave Kelop there, and it looks like my list is pretty much there. So I'm gonna leave Kelop unnamed for the moment. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and appoint Lexiville as our Militia Commander, but I need to get on burying Schrute Buck here real quick. I should probably do this underground, but I'm not gonna do it underground. I'm gonna bury him here. That's probably not a good idea, is it? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mine out a little bit of an area here. And we'll make a little room just for a tomb. So this is going to be our tomb, and hopefully we'll get that mined out pretty quick. And winter is upon us. Fantastic. And we are running out of water because the water's frozen. God, that is so shitty. You deserved better. You never even got to see the well finished. That is so sad. Holy mother of cats. How many cats do we have? Oh, jeez. Holy shit, we have a lot of cats. And a baby alpaca. Oh yeah, that's right, because the migrants must have taken some pets with them and stuff. Let's make a new zone right here, just for extra animals. A whole bunch of freaking kittens. Okay, a reindeer calf, alpaca, and a buffalo. We'll put the buffalo with the other buffaloes. Maybe we can put the peacock in here and take the buffaloes. We'll give the buffaloes their own pen, basically. And I actually need to make... There's some geese that, like, are roaming about. I think I need to put the geese in here so that they can, like, make eggs and stuff. I could be completely wrong, though. Okay, we'll put the water buffaloes all together and the other animals in that zone. And it's actually looking like they're kind of close to not having any stuff to graze, which is unfortunate. But good lord, we have a lot of freaking cats. I'm not sure exactly if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They're all, like, tame, though. It doesn't look like they're named, so I don't think they're pets yet. Which is probably, yeah, they're all strays, so they're not pets, which means they could, you know, accidentally die somehow, and, like, we won't have tantrums. But, oh, there's a falcon. Hopefully the falcon will kill some of the cats. That is so unfortunate with Schrute Buck, though. Man. It's amazing how little I get done, though, when I'm recording these. I really seem to kind of, like, go on a standstill as far as progression goes, but it's good to at least kind of show you the state of the fortress, so at least when I'm not recording, I can be playing, and taking your guys' very useful feedback and comments and putting them into practice. So again, I love all of the support this series has been getting, and I really appreciate all of the help. And holy shit, what is the purple stuff? What? Is that miasma? It totally is. That is not good. Oh shit. His corpse is spreading miasma everywhere. Damn it. People are gonna get poisoned now. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. They need to, like... Okay, I'm just gonna put build coffin. Coffin. Oh, burial receptacle. Okay. There it is. Okay, burial receptacle, casket. Hopefully someone will move that quickly so we can put Schrute Buck's poor rotting corpse in there. Okay, it looks like it's placed. Good. Okay, and there's a freaking animal on it, but whatever. We will use for burial and allow citizens, not pets. And I really hope someone is gonna go put Schrute Buck's body in there. Good God. Someone do that, please. Someone, please. Okay, I think dwarves automatically bury the dead bodies. So I guess I just have to wait for someone to, like, bury his body? No one's going down there, though. I think that's the problem. Current owner, Kelob. God damn it. God damn it, Kelob. Alright. Gonna have to make another coffin just for Schrute Buck. I didn't think anyone was actually going to get Kelob, I'll be honest. What the fuck is that? Holy shit, that's Schrute Buck's ghost. Oh my good lord, that is Schrute Buck's freaking ghost. Isn't it? No, it's Kelob's ghost. You son of a bitch, we buried you. Schrute Buck's the one that needs burying. What? Get the hell out of here. Dude, we buried you. Oh shit, I bet we didn't bury him actually. I think he's just like assigned to that. No, I bet his corpse is still in the frozen freaking water. Damn it. We've got a ghost. This is not a good thing. Oh my gosh. What does the ghost do? Does it just give the dwarf unhappy thoughts? Dude, Kelob, you're the guy that died. I mean, I don't mean you're the guy that died, but you're the guy who killed himself. I mean, you didn't do it on purpose, but you're the reason you died, Kelob. Quit frickin' being a dick. Okay, it's built. Hopefully someone will move Schrute Buck's corpse. His corpse is still there, you bastards. Okay, it's been assigned for burial. Uh-oh, Dwarven child has been found dead, dehydrated. Oh god, I mean, I don't give a shit about children, but that's probably gonna mean, like, badness. Is anyone assigned to this corpse? Yes! Yes! Did you just put Schrute Buck in there? No! Someone put the goddamn child in there! Who gives a shit about Zephron? Are you Zephron's parent? I apologize. Who was that? Who was that? Fraco? Fraco, did your child just die? And she lost a friend to a tragedy. Okay, that's not good. Everyone's dehydrated. This is, like, not a good thing. I don't know how best to, like... We obviously need to build quite a few more coffins. This sucks. I don't know how to lay Schrute Buck's body to rest. I really don't. Casket. Make, like, several caskets. Jesus, people are dropping like flies now. I honestly don't know if we're gonna be able to bury Schrute Buck just because it seems like no one, like, walks by him, so no one knows that he's dead. God, that is just, like, the saddest freaking thing. I do not know how to deal with this. Please, guys, help me. I am So sorry, Schrute Buck. And got this goddamn ghost. The ghost of Kelob. Oh, gosh dang it. And he's right at the entrance so everyone sees him. You're such a dick, Kelob. You weren't even useful in life. And everyone's dehydrated. God, I wish I would have built that well. Well, this has ended in a kind of disastrous note. Hopefully I'll be able to, like, recover this fort. Hopefully not everyone kills themselves and stuff. But, thank you very much for watching, guys, and a new episode should be up pretty soon here. I will see you next time.